To your disagreement. Welcome to Three Men and a Lady.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship.
Please stop crying.
Don't cry about it. Talk about it. Call now at 239-888-5675. Three Men and a Lady on BMR. Phone number is 239-653-7625 to call in. If you have a text message or phone call that you'd like to get on today to the show, go ahead and hit us up. Good morning. My good friend Coach Bob is in the building. Good morning, buddy.
Woo! What's up? What are you doing?
There we go. We got him. He's in. It's all about relationships during the time that we have with Coach Bob each and every Thursday morning, where we sit back and we kind of take your questions. You can submit your questions via email at bigmamaradio.com. You can also slide into the DMs. You can always text them in at 239-653-7625. That's 239-653-7625. And there's so many other ways to get a question to us, and we will definitely put your question front and center. And if you hit us up today, you move to the front of the line. So go ahead and hit us up today at 239-653-7625. Do not argue with your significant other any longer. Settle your argument right here with Three Men and a Lady and Coach Bob. Bob, good morning. Here we go. I'm a 37-year-old woman. Seriously consider ending my engagement and relationship to my 36-year-old fiance. On Valentine's Day, I went out with my fiance, and his gift to me was tickets to an event called Martini Wars, which he had apparently found last minute on Eventbrite, a bartender competition involving a lot of drinking. The night was going fine until the ride home, when he became visibly intoxicated in the Uber and his tongue hanging out, eyes rolling back, and his head bobbing. I was worried he would vomit, so I kept the windows down and tried to comfort him. We made it home safely, but he became obstinate and refused to move to the toilet despite being on the verge of getting sick, ultimately vomiting all over the bathroom floor, which frustrated me. Things escalated when his demeanor shifted to anger. I saw the side of him I had never seen in 5 years together as he began screaming at me and wouldn't stop. Triggered painful memories from a past abusive relationship. I begged him to calm down, but when he wouldn't, I left and checked into a hotel for the night. The next morning, he texted saying he didn't remember anything but was very sorry. Yet over the weekend, and since returning home, he had made no real effort to make amends. I told him the engagement was off, which he accepted without protest, and now he avoids me around the house. What hurts most is that he seems indifferent. When our usual date night came around, he usually casually mentioned going out with his friend and asked if I wanted to join, which felt like he didn't care about the damage he caused on our relationship. I know this is just my side, but I'm wondering if there's any hope of salvaging things. But if you were in this position, what steps would you take to show that you were serious about repairing the harm you caused? Bob.
Yeah, I don't know if, he got drunk. Everybody knows that alcohol is basically liquid asshole in a bottle. And as you drink it, it brings out true feelings and the way people really act. So he got drunk. He became a real raging asshole when he's drinking. The curious part is when she said, "Hey man, I don't want to be married to you," and he was so easily to say, "Okay, I don't think he's as into you as you are into him," because when you want something in life, you don't just go, "Oh, okay, you can't get it. Oh, okay, I'm fine, I'm good." When you really want something, when you really, really want something, man, you're gonna do everything you can to make it work. So I'd take a step back, look at this relationship, and see how much he's really into it. He got very angry because of alcohol, showed some true colors, and he may think that he don't have a problem, didn't like the way you handled it, and thinks that you may not be the right one for him now. It's really, really peculiar. He stepped back and was like, "Oh, okay, I'm over. That's fine." That's strange, man.
Right. I would agree. What do you say, dude?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to say that I think he feels like she rained on his parade kind of thing, because if he's not, maybe he thinks like, maybe I do have a better time if you weren't around, and maybe that's what he wants to do right now. And it may not be the right time for them to be together. I mean, I don't know how he is with everything else, but yeah, it sounds like he's disinterested. And if a guy's disinterested, there's no way to shake that.
He bought the thing on Eventbrite last minute because he didn't want to hear you complain. And
Right.
he got drunk because he didn't want to hear you complain.
Right.
And then he was cool with the engagement being on because he was tired of hearing you complain. I don't want to be the one of
And then when you threw
bear
up on
bad
the floor.
news in this one. First off, he's a drunk. He's got to learn that people make bad mistakes. He's 37. I was close to 10 years past that when I realized how bad alcohol was. And it's like he may not realize that yet. So, or the effects that it has on him. So she's got to be in for it for the long haul. But he didn't want to quit drinking. He wasn't even sorry.
No.
So yeah, he
Like, why are you mad?
He found a way to end the relationship, and you took it.
Yeah, he's like, all I had to do was throw up on the floor.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
You know, like,
Right. He probably has controlled himself through the whole relationship, and he's probably complaining to his friends, just like, man, I don't want to be with her no more. And his friends were like, you know what? Just get drunk. Be drunk, Steve.
F it.
Right.
Yeah. That's what happened for sure.
Bob was mad that I said she was complaining too much.
No.
He got silent. He was like, I can't believe you.
No. I'm thinking, man, he's just, that's why he did it, right? Like he got, that makes perfect sense. He was like, oh man, if I don't get her, she was probably already bitching about Valentine's Day.
Right.
And he was like, oh man, I got to find something right now. So then he finds something which he thinks is a really cool date because let's be honest, martinis is a girl's drink. All right. I'm just going to be honest. If you're a dude and you go out and drink martinis, you better check yourself. You
I've done it. By the way, I've done it one time. It was a bad experience. I'll never do it again.
Why is it a girl's drink?
Yeah.
It's straight up alcohol.
That's why it's a bad idea.
It's a girl's drink. It's a martini.
Because it's in a cute
Give me a
glass,
martini,
but it's
slightly stirred.
that'll
I
whoop you.
drank martinis before a Japanese steakhouse and passed out at the table because it was so hot and I was so hammered. Right at the table. Boom!
A martini will
They made
whoop
that
you.
volcano
Yeah.
blow up and it blew me right out of my seat.
I'm just saying that
You were crab
Guys,
rangooned on the
listen.
floor.
I'm as guy as they come. I'm not calling Jason or Coach Rob and going, hey guys, you guys want to go get some martinis afterwards?
Some
Would
Cosmos.
you like to go get a couple martinis and some
Right,
change at
right.
the martini bar? That's not what guys do. That's not what a guy does. It's an unrealistic thing. That was totally for her. He went out.
We're froze.
He probably does
Oh,
have
it's
a
been
problem
like
with
that for a
alcohol. That
bit. We're
makes so
okay
much
on
more
this one.
sense. And then she was like, yeah, then she started bitching again. He's like, nothing makes you happy. I'm done.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Last night, I was at my boyfriend's apartment, and I went to get a new tube of toothpaste from under the sink. When I opened the cabinet, I found a gold bangle bracelet sitting there, and naturally, I was confused. I held up the bracelet to ask where he got it from, and he said it was his sister's, his 24-year-old sister, which, by the way, let me give you a background. He's 21, she's 20. I accepted this answer, but I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. I went to her Instagram to see if she had ever worn this bracelet, but what I discovered was that she had never worn gold jewelry at all. She wears a lot of jewelry, but every single piece is silver. I have no other reason to suspect him of cheating on me, but I found this really odd. Not only have I never seen it before, but I don't think it would be something he'd wear either. The style is somewhat feminine, and I haven't seen him wear anything gold. I'm worried that this was left by another woman intentionally, but I really don't know what to do or say about it. I don't want to accuse him of cheating and sound crazy if I'm wrong. Any advice? Go ahead, Betty.
He's cheating on you. So now you have two choices. You're either going to make his life miserable and find out everything you can, or you can walk away. Whatever makes you happy. It doesn't matter. The guy's cheating on you. If you wear only silver, there's no way you're going to wear gold. So his sister, the story thing, he lied to you right there. That's a lie. Straight up. That's a lie. Straight up.
Maybe he's dressing. Maybe he's cross-dressing. Bob, what do you say to this? He would have got away with that. That's what he should have said.
I say that if she was smart, when she found the bracelet and he said it was his sister's, she should have said, great, I'll call her and tell her I got it.
Right. I'll go return it to her.
Yeah.
Yep, I'll go return it to her.
And don't say
I'll
nothing.
go right now and return it to her.
Yeah.
And,
He-
and
but
watch
go
his
home-
reaction.
And take his
Go
phone
home
so he can't call
today.
nobody. Take his
Go,
phone.
I would go home today, call the sister. Call the sister right now. Be like, hey, did you lose a gold bracelet? I mean, this is a soup. This is the why you're contemplating all this. Pick up the phone, call his sister, and be like, hey, I found your gold bracelet.
First
End of
off,
story. You're going to get the answer right there.
No, what you do is you take a picture of yourself wearing the gold bracelet and you send it to her. You go, you like it? And then have her go, oh, yeah, that's cute. And not ever claim that it's hers. You know he's lying.
all right. There's a few lessons to be learned here
Yeah.
with my answer. Lesson number 1 is never knee-jerk react to anything. When you pulled it out, girl, you should have slid that to the side for a second and contemplated it, done your research on the Instagram, not confronted him right away. You got to research it because now he's going to divert his whole plan. He was bringing hoes home. Now he's not bringing hoes home no more because they're leaving stuff behind.
Right, he's going to go
All
somewhere
right?
else.
Right. He's going to go somewhere else now. You should have played that differently. So you're going to have a hard time getting a true answer. So the speculation of whether or not he cheated has ended the relationship, to be honest with you, but that's okay. Let me give you the other side of this
Yeah.
that no one knows. Girl, you're blessed by finding this bangle. Let me tell you why you're blessed. Player got no game. Player got no game. Even a single dude knows to check places that behind the door, under the
ties.
bed. Like, right, come on now.
Yeah, you look for everything.
Like if you go, like you got no game at all, none, zero, zilch, zero. The guy's a douche. Leave him. You got lucky, and you're young enough to just bounce back. You're good.
She's young. Yeah, she's like 21.
Right.
Or 20, whatever. Move on.
And was it real gold? I bet you it wasn't real gold. It was left there intentionally. You were right, girl, when you said it was left there intentionally. Like you've left something somewhere intentionally.
Everybody does.
They're notorious. Oh yeah.
And they tell you they don't on Sly.
Guy should have put it in the lost and found box.
Right?
What is that? All the hoes be leaving stuff here, man. I just put it in that box.
I got chapstick, bracelets, hair clips.
Hair clips, whatever you need.
You need it, I got it.
What would be worse than finding a gold bangle? Pop?
Use condom.
Pair of panties.
Pair of panties, use condom.
Yeah.
Pair of panties, use condom. Yeah.
I've been with my...
Sex toy.
How about this one? Maybe even worse than a used condom. I've been with my wife for over 5 years now. We have 2 boys, very close in age. I went to use the bathroom after working today, and well, my son followed me in like he always does. No privacy with these little ones. He starts going through the cabinets under the sink, and out of nowhere, he pulls out condoms. And he's like, hey, Daddy, what is this? I actually felt my stomach drop in that moment. Well, because we don't use condoms. So this whole thing is odd to me. I haven't asked her what does it mean, yet I'm kind of just going through the motions. I have a pretty good idea I'm not stupid, but damn, I just don't get why. I know this would mean the end of our relationship. I just don't take cheaters back, and only ones who will suffer are our boys. Also, the place is mine. She doesn't work, blah, blah, blah. I guess if anyone has experience with this subject and help me, I should do next, or how to handle this would be appreciated. Also, all the red flags are there, unfortunately. Her phone is always on silent and doesn't even get alerts when she's around me. How I found this out was she was sick with the stomach flu recently, and she got really dehydrated, and I had to go to the hospital for her parents told me her password on her phone. Although I had no need to go through it, I just went to CVS alerted me when her meds were ready to pick up. Honestly, I'm pretty devastated. I got nothing. I get nothing as perfect in life, but damn, I was fooled.
Well, the phone being on silent, my phone's on silent just because I hate it. I hate like the dinging and the whatever. I never have it on.
By the way, they're 35, both 35, 34.
That part I don't care because I just hate it. But also, if he wants to look through my phone, he can. It's not a big deal.
Right.
I got nothing to hide. He knows my password. I don't care. The finding the condoms, that's hard to explain. That's like
Not for
dude,
me, it wouldn't be.
Dude, you already know. Like, what are you asking me? Like that, if you guys don't use them.
If this was you and you got busted with a condoms, what would be your answer? Sean goes, "What are these? What's your answer? What's your answer right
I'm
now?"
cheating, obviously.
Bob, what's your answer? Bob, what's your answer?
That's
Bob,
what
what's
it
your
is.
answer?
Banana ripens.
Yeah.
They keep banana ripe. You put them over your banana so they don't go brown. They keep them ripe for longer, son. That's what we do. Just put them over the banana and they keep them ripe for a long time.
I think this is like you got caught. Period. Like this is it.
Not me. I think he's going to jump the gun on this, and it's going to destroy his relationship.
What is it? What does she use it for?
They got 2 kids close in age. She doesn't want any more, and she doesn't know how to tell him that. So she brought the condoms to bring that up to him, and she doesn't know how to bring that up to him either because he is not about condoms. You can tell that by the email.
Yeah.
And he owns the house. He said it in him. Oh, I own shit. Right? So he ain't about that life. But she don't want no more kids. She's done. She's realized that they are like these kids are old. They're 5 now.
Yeah.
Right? Or they got to be somewhere 4 to 5 where they're going through stuff, 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah.
And she realized 2's enough. I'm going to ride this one out. Right? I'm good.
Right.
But she doesn't know how to bring it up to him.
Is it an open box? Does
Right.
it say?
It doesn't say.
That would make if it's an open box.
And what's the
kinda
expiration
blows
date?
That whole theory out the window.
Right.
Did it
right.
come with her?
Right.
Like, you know?
Is it an odd number? I just need to know. I need to know how many fine.
Are
Let
they
me see that,
colored?
son.
Is it your size? What is it?
Right. Right.
There's a lot of
It's
questions.
your
Magnums.
size.
Magnums.
Is it your size?
Look, honey.
Hey, they only come in 2 sizes there, just so you know.
He might be
Holy shit
gifted.
and normal.
He
It
might be
comes in
gifted.
normal and holy shit. That's it. I mean, the only 2 sizes.
Right. If you were normal and they were holy shit things, you'd be worried. All right. Think about what that would do for you.
Oh my god.
Man, that would just kill you, bro.
Yeah.
Look, that would be. Now it's a different level. Now when you find condoms that aren't your same size, like either way, maybe you a big one and you're like, why you buy these tiny ass little condoms?
Right. Right. I don't know.
All right. Mm-hmm. Make you think twice, right?
She's cheating.
Or it could be the little finger condoms, and you could get really happy and be like, "Oh, okay, I got this."
By the way, I feel like there are smaller condoms.
I think so.
I feel like they created them recently for the less
I
endowed.
wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know either. You ever seen the serial numbers? He's not going to answer. Is my 23-year-old boyfriend's obsession with his penis ruining our relationship?
What?
You still there, Bob?
I don't know. I'm thinking about my penis. Hold on.
I just need some support. We have been dating around 3 years now. He's always been insecure about his penis. Me personally have no issue with it. It's a good size and girth, and we have decent sex life. He just always gets upset and starts asking me questions like, have you had bigger? Do you not wish it was bigger? And are you sure you like my penis? 6 months into our relationship, he sent pictures to another girl and broke my heart because I really love him. We discussed it, and he told me he was insecure. After this, he would bring it up a lot. When he brings it up, he sends me into a roller coaster emotion because of the cheating before. It makes me worry it's going to happen again. Now he's talking to me that he's been looking at surgery. It's really putting me off in our relationship because I'm under under so much pressure in my life already, and I don't need to worry about this. I'm considering leaving, but I need advice. Extra, by the way, please don't ask me to look at your penis for reinforcement. There you go. No, there you go. What do you say?
He's obsessed with his penis.
He thinks it's too small. But they've been together for 3 years.
And now you're gonna have. And so you think it's so small, you're gonna go send it to somebody else? That doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Like that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I think he's a weirdo. He's probably he's just obsessed with himself right now. So I don't know where she fits into this whole piece.
You're going to break up with him, and you're going to look him dead in the eye and say you got a small penis and walk away.
Right. And then just give him a complex.
Right, and just
for the
walk
rest of
away.
his
Give him a
life.
complex and be done with it.
Be like,
Psycho.
listen,
What do you say, Bob?
I like everything about you except your penis. And then he'll
Bob, what do you think about this
never
penis
recover.
question?
I think that it's a serious topic, more serious for men than women believe. And I think that he does have an issue of self-confidence when it comes to the size of his penis. How you make it right is, you just reassure him. That's if you love him and he's the total package and all that, then reassuring him that he's your best sexual partner and he's great. The way you react in bed to him,
Do not
there's
say
ways
it's
to
so
feel-
big.
But he's
Too late
sending
for that.
pictures to
No,
another
don't
woman.
Say no silly shit. Don't say no silly shit like that. But
He
there's
sent.
ways to be. I mean, that's kind of your job as a wife, man. You're kind of supposed to be there to when we're down, to be our safe place, to build us up, to let us know when we're doing wrong.
Not when
he's
you're
lacking
sending
in
pictures.
confidence.
Not when you're sending pictures to somebody else. That's your problem now.
Well, we're talking about how she's dealing with his penis size. Not
This
about
was, and
him
this was
sending
6 months into
pictures.
the relationship. They've been together 3 years now. She got to be past that. They've been
Yeah,
together
we're
2.5 more
talking-
years
I
since
thought-
then.
We're
okay.
way over that. She asked about his penis.
She has to be
size,
past that.
correct?
She in a
okay.
relationship. She can't bring that up
Yeah.
now.
I'm
It's too
thinking that
late.
she's like finding pictures of him.
And I would
sending
tell her
himself.
that you are 2.5 years past that. That no longer matters.
Right, 6 months in,
Yeah.
probably they're not sure if they want
Right.
to be together or not. Okay.
Right, but I think
Exactly. It is a serious thing for men, is all I'm saying. And some men really struggle with it. It shouldn't be overlooked like her, like, oh, he's just being stupid about it. This is something that is affecting his self confidence.
He may need therapy.
You can boost it. He may need therapy. There's no doubt about it. I think there's a lot of people that need therapy. In this
Everybody
world.
needs some therapy.
And I think everybody does. And the fact that, nobody's willing to admit their weaknesses, that's the problem. We only celebrate victories. We don't ever celebrate, hey, man, we know every time someone fails, we love to see someone fail as a society.
Right.
And that's terrible, because the people that fail, it's not failing, it's learning. Like I've learned a lot of things, a lot of days in my life, and I'll openly admit that I have struggles and I have failures. And if I didn't have someone to build my boost confidence, and my wife, and someone who build me up when they know I'm down, that can be devastating for people. And a lot of people will never, ever admit that. They walk around like they don't have no flaws. They don't have anything wrong with them. And that's just as bad too, because that's narcissistic.
23, bail.
We're gonna have
I'm
a
rereading it. I'm like, oh, she's 23. He's 23. God, you got to go through. It's like the rest of your life. You got to do. No, I'm out.
every week we gotta have like a your
Right.
penis is great party.
Are you ready to spend the
Yeah.
next 30 years
Like, no.
going with this guy to penis therapy? Like, no, bail.
Ah.
Right. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. And then he gets all offended when you buy hot dogs. And it could be a problem.
Right.
It could be a problem.
My boyfriend of 2 years has booked a trip for himself this weekend and told me yesterday, after already booking it, I want him to live his life, and we don't have everything together by any means, but I find this extremely rude. We were talking like normal last night, discussing plans for our week and such, and he said he was going out of town to go skiing. I was caught off guard and asked for the details, and he said he's going to visit a friend. Mind you, one I've never heard of, who lives in Colorado. Fact check that this is an Instagram following, and the person he mentioned does in fact exist and live in Colorado. I'm not angry he's going on the trip, but I'm angry he did this out of the blue without even telling me he was thinking about it. He did this once before to go to Mexico at the same story, booked the whole trip with his friends and told me 2 days prior to him leaving. Is this just bad communication, or is it something more? We had just discussed taking a ski trip together and ended this month for his birthday, but now I guess that's out of the picture. I'm so frustrated and don't know how to approach talking to him about it, though how I ended our call last night, he knows I'm very upset.
Aw, sweetheart, you're so precious. You keep doing you, sweetie. It's nothing wrong. He's having a great time with them boys. You keep being the great, understanding little sweetheart you're being. You're overreacting. She's so precious. This girl's so precious. You idiot! He's banging chicks on them trips, you dumbass. You're like probably the number 2 or 3 chick. You either got good credit, or got your own house, or got your own car, or you just look good. But you're not the number 1 chick. You're probably the 3 or 4 chick.
Oh no, she's not. She's the quarterback. She's the quarterback. He got halfbacks and wide receivers all across the country.
Wake up, lady. Wake up. You numrod. This girl, good Lord. One of you girls call this girl and wake her up. Would you please?
Yeah.
You agree?
You are embarrassing women. Tell her,
100%.
Betty.
100%. If the guy's planning vacations without you, he ain't that into you. Like there's other things going on. That is just That's just rule of thumb. And if he's a boy's boy, like he's out there, like, you know, going out like with his buddies and stuff like that on vacations, then maybe he's just not ready for a relationship with you either. So either way, if you're thinking that you want to be priority, it ain't gonna happen.
All right. So in 2 years, hold on, let me get this right. They've been together 2 years.
Yeah.
And he's taken 2 trips without her. The blasphemy.
I don't even want Sean going to the grocery store.
Time
without
out.
me.
I got to know. All right, he's 30. I think. 29. 29 in this relationship. She's 25. So 27. For 26, how many? And when he was 26 and 25 and 24, how many trips did he take with his boys during those years? All right. And if he did the same thing then that he does now, he's just formed a habit of booking last minute trips to go be with his boys because he hasn't realized he's in a relationship. Now, I will tell you this. He's 29. Hold on for a little bit, girl. If he's not cheating, then you would know if he's cheating. Come on, girl. Every girl knows. You can't a dude can't go bang some chick on a weekend and come home and be like, nah, I didn't do anything wrong. She'd be like, bitch.
You'd be surprised.
No, you're lying. You're lying. I saw it. I smell it. And so, and I get it. There's guys out there that get away with it all the time. I'm not trying to say that guys can't get away with it or girls can't get away with it either way. But at 30, this dude's life will change.
Yeah.
And he'll start thinking less about those boys' trips. And I promise that'll happen.
Right.
But I would need to know if he did it before. Now, if he hasn't done it before and this is a new behavior,
Right.
red flag.
He's done.
Right,
Yeah,
he's
he's
done.
not interested.
But I would be careful throwing the relationship away like he's banging chicks around the world. I mean, he might be. It's suspect. He's out with his boys.
Right.
But what kind of man is he? You've been with him for 2 years.
Right. And was he broke before and that's why he didn't do it? And then now he's got
Bob,
money,
he's
so
there. I
go.
see his face again.
Bobby.
Sorry. I was walking around the house and I had to just have my camera off. I was inside
cool.
looking at some warranty work. I apologize.
It's all good, bro. You're good to go. What do
right.
you? So, did you hear my response?
Yeah. I think that I know what he's doing, man. Listen, man, this guy is not taking you on trips. You're definitely not going on whatever little thing you thought you were going on. You've been with him 2 years. He's taken 2 trips and you've stayed home. I'm telling you, you're the number 2, the 3. I don't know what number you are because I don't know your history.
Well,
I don't know what you look like.
They're in the same hometown.
You're not it.
She's the quarterback. You think he's taking the same chick out of trips? You think he's taking a different girl? Or you see meeting girls out on the road?
Oh, he's meeting them out there.
Well, no, he's Mexico. He went down there and got. She'd just be glad she ain't caught nothing yet.
Right.
No, he went down and got him some Tijuana
Donkey
Manahana.
Shoa. Yeah.
And then now he's going, yeah. And now you really feel sorry for the donkey.
Yeah.
Now he's going to going to the Colorado, the
Right.
weed capital of the world.
Right.
And you think he's not gonna? He's just gonna go out there with the boys, just gonna hang out, play.
With some random Instagram guy. What?
Guys,
Weird.
5 guys just don't. We just don't do that. We don't. We do. We all go hang out of town, but we just don't all go sit around and play cribbage. Just telling you, that's
Right.
not a guy. That's
Not
not
like-
what guys do.
Do
When
you
we
know
go
what's
out of town,
funny?
we do hang out.
I'm
but we're
not
playing cribbage.
I'm not
like
a-
You girls think we are.
It's so weird. This is since I've turned older. Bob might be the same way. If Bob was like, "Hey, we're going to take a guy's trip," I would be like, "Well, how long? How long? How long? And where are we going? We going to a game? Is it just overnight, bro? Because
It's
that's as
gonna
much
be
I got." Right? Even I told you somebody wanted to do a dad's night out. I was like, "No, I'll pass. I'm good. I'm good."
Yeah, I'm good.
I don't want to do that. Not because I don't want to hang out with other dudes, just because I don't do that anymore.
Right.
I'd rather hang out with my house. Like I just want to be home, right?
Bro, I
Watch
skipped
Bob
a
get pissed on the-
bachelor party
What?
last Friday in Fort Lauderdale, and Biggs will tell you. 10
I
years
can't believe
ago,
that.
What?
I'd have never done that. 10 years ago, if someone said, "Hey, we're having a bachelor party in Fort Lauderdale," I'd have drove the damn bus. I got off of work. One's like, "You going to Fort Lauderdale?" I'm like, nah. I'd even talked about it with my boys that coming up. I was like, "Yeah, my boss is having a bachelor party in Fort Lauderdale."
Did it end? At any time did it go to Tootsie's?
I don't mind. I was playing Call of Duty with you and Rob, bro. What are you talking about? I have no idea.
Getting
John-
But your
pissed.
point is right, man. As you get older, as you get older, you do, man. You're right, man. Your priorities do shift quite a bit. Of course, mine shifted a lot when I found Christ, but my Lord and Savior. But they do. Even as a man, you do. You begin to find comfort in other things, man. And it's just part of starting to get older, man.
Johnny Hooker is saying that this guy, he might like guys on the down low.
Probably.
I mean, if
No.
the guy trips are that important, you don't know.
There's some reason he's got to go do it out of town.
I read,
No.
by the way, I read a story I get all kinds of different stuff. I didn't put it in
I
there.
don't know.
But
Check
this
Colorado.
guy-
they have a lot of gay
This
festivals.
guy
Yeah.
moved his friend in, his childhood best friend, into their small apartment,
Yeah.
and it became annoying to her. So she was like, they started talking about buying a house. So they bought a house and had like a mother-in-law area that the friend moved into. So they got their home and their life back.
Okay.
And then 2 years after moving into the house, he confesses that he's been banging his best friend the whole
As
time.
his lover.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Could happen.
Right.
I
She
think-
told the story. I think I may have read it in People or something. I don't know. Read it somewhere.
I think Lewis wants to do a guy's trip with you two.
Right. No.
Who?
Yeah.
No. Betty's brother, and it would be fun, but I'm definitely not doing it. I'm just not.
I'm out.
I don't. I like. What's funny is I got booked for a Valentine's Day
fishing.
wedding
Now, I'll
for
go
next
get
year.
on a boat and go fishing all day with my boys. If
Yeah.
you want to do that, I'm in. Tell him if he wants to go out and go deep sea fishing all day,
All
one
right.
day, I'll go. I'm in.
All right, but we got to
Go
come back
out,
at
hang
night.
out. I just got no need to do it, man.
All
I
right.
mean, nothing. There's nothing there that I want. I don't want to go see like I used to the strippers. I don't want to go out. I don't like drinking alcohol. I don't like the taste of it. I don't like being around a lot of people. It bothers me because most of them are stupid and they irritate the hell out of me. Like, there's nothing pleasurable about going out for me anymore, man. At night, it's just not.
Listen to the audio I'm about to play you from TikTok. This is from a TikTok video.
It represents in our relationship. I have loved Taylor Allison Swift since I was 12 years old. My husband even likes her too. Like, he'll put on her music when we're cooking together. He has a favorite song. It's Girl at Home. But we were at the Super Bowl. It was me, him, and 5 of his buddies. And when they put Taylor up on the Jumbotron, all of his buddies started booing. And my husband joined in. And that just tells me everything I need to know about that man, because he didn't care that would hurt my feelings. He just wanted to fit in
paid
with
for
his
the
boys. He
ticket?
didn't even care that that's not even how he actually feels. He just like wanted to look cool, I guess. And that's not a man. That's a boy. And when you see that, you can't really unsee it. So I'm divorcing him. Thankfully, I have a prenup. I'll be retaining all of my assets as well as the assets that I inherited. With peace and love, he probably will not be returning to the Super Bowl anytime soon. So that's one less booer for you, Taylor. I love you.
Oh, she's a rich chick. I was wondering who had the money in the beginning, and then
She
she
does.
wrapped it up at the end, but like, I have a trust fund and I'm great.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Where do we start on this one, Bob? Where do we start on this one?
Only child, this is a rich girl, only child, spoiled brat her whole life. You're ending your marriage. You know how paper thin your marriage was, that you're ending it over your husband booing Taylor Swift or trying to fit in with the boys. Like, your relationship would never gonna work anyways, honey. This ain't over Taylor Swift. This is just your choice. Let's get this straight. This was just what you chose to get out of this relationship. And you said this represents everything in our relationship. So this was just the trigger for you to be able to say, that's it, the final straw. Now you can shock and awe everybody. You got your little TikTok moment. You're going to get your little 15 minutes of fame because you're a spoiled little rich girl. And let me tell you what, sweetheart, I'm just going to let you know this, man. I forgive you. I forgive you because I've done stupid stuff in my life too. And
Right,
I got to
right.
ask for forgiveness every night. So I forgive you for being this dumb. Life is going to teach you this lesson.
My
all
wife
on its
will
own.
leave me
I
if
don't
I did
have
the
to
same
say
thing.
anything. Yep. Life's going to teach you this lesson all by itself.
Sarah would leave me if I did it. What are you talking about, man?
She'd be doing a
We
TikTok
had the
on the
Super
ride
Bowl
home.
and I boo her, boy, it'd be over. It'd be done. I could never do that. Sarah would kill me. But see, that's where he messed up. And I want to
Yeah.
go ahead and say, look, dog, I'm going to tell you something that you had right there, man. I'm going to tell you something you had right there. Tickets to the Super Bowl. She bought them.
Yeah.
When Taylor Swift come out, you should have ripped off your shirt and it had a Go Taylor Nation shirt on. You should have had a shirt on that said Go Taylor's boyfriend. I don't care.
He knew she was going to be there because I'm sure his girlfriend talked about it 150 times.
Bro,
His
you
wife
didn't
did.
play it right, bro. You're so dumb. You're so lucky you got rid of this dumb dude. He didn't play right. Gravy Train all day long. All you had to do was sing a little Bad Blood. Then there was Bad Blood. I sing it all day, girlfriend. Pay the bills.
This is crazy.
Stupid. He's dumb. Another dumb guy that doesn't understand that. Look, if we went to Super Bowl, it doesn't matter how I feel about Taylor
Yeah.
Swift. All right? Just don't get hypnotized by her and you'll be fine.
Right.
All right?
Well, it all depends too, because like Sean tells me all the time how much he hates the band I like. But in the same breath, he also takes me to all the concerts and all the things that I want to do about it.
Would
So
you divorce him if he started Blue October?
No, he does that all the time, so I don't care. But as long as he takes me to the freaking concert, I don't care.
I don't boo them.
It's like,
Bleh.
he tells me all the time how much he's
They're not. They're
his
not
band.
bad. They're just not what I'd want to go see.
I think.
And he's gone 17 times. So
Probably.
we're good.
I think Bob's exactly right. This relationship was never going to last anyway. But Bob's also right
There's
that
other
she got her 15 minutes of TikTok fame. She could be a broke hooker that never was married and had her good friend who's a lawyer draw up something that looks like dissolution of marriage papers.
Right.
She probably ain't even got a boyfriend because she's crazy.
Right.
All right? So crazy girl don't even have a boyfriend. It's all fake.
And I want to see her video at the Super Bowl. I want to see where
Right.
she was because I know she's a TikToking now. She has TikTok.
Want to hear another audio clip that I want to get your opinion on, Bob? Are you there? No, he's gone again. In a TikTok video, a man said
I'm here.
In a TikTok video, a man said men are in relationships are in love. Women are in relationships for.
Men in relationships are in love. Women in relationships are in business. There's some truth to this because men usually fall harder than women at the beginning stages. Men love loyalty in a woman, and when he sees that, or feels like he sees that, he'll cover up. Whereas women, they base relationships on strategy, on provision, and what a man can provide for a woman. But there's a certain point in time when that changes, and that's when the man becomes high value. And when he does become high value, he treats those relationships like business, and the roles are reversed. Because in that case, the man has a lot more to lose than the woman. He has a reputation, a brand, an image.
And as a narcissist, a brand and an image. Wow.
What?
Bob, I love your brand and image. Just so you know, I love it. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's funny, but I do see that
Thank
a
you.
lot.
Thank you. I did apply for a print. Listen, man, relationships are hard. They're tough. I said this a few weeks ago, but they're worth it. It's a lot of work. It takes time. I got a 26th year anniversary coming up. I've been with my wife 30 years. There's been a lot of learning days, and there's been a lot of sacrifice, and that's what it's about, man. Your wife is there to support you, but you are there to protect her, to provide for her. That
Right.
is your job as a man. Don't get it twisted, man. I mean, it's in the Bible. That's your job. He created man first, and then a woman to be your partner because he knew it was not good for you to be alone. And so you have a responsibility to your family, to your wife, to provide, to protect, to give them a house. But you don't do that because you have to. You do that because that's your love for them.
See,
I do it out of love. I don't do what I do for my wife because I have to. I do it because I love her.
I have
I
to.
want
She
her
gets a lot of
I
Amazons.
have to.
I got to, Bob. She gets a lot of Amazons, man. I got to do what I got to do, man. I love her, though. What do you say?
I say that the guy's not completely wrong because there are a lot of trophy wives. Sean got more of a consolation prize, but it's
You're
just
so dumb.
it's just like
That's so wrong.
it is
You're so-
true.
no, it's not.
You know,
You clean up every day. It's not like you sit around the house in a moo-moo and look like shit.
You haven't
Like-
been
like
here.
Bucket
self-
load of
you haven't been
emotion
here on
from Sean
Sunday.
right there.
Right.
Did everybody catch that emotion from Sean? That might be the most emotion I've ever seen Sean show. That's what he was. That's what he did.
Hey, at least I'm funny.
Laugh like
At least I bring joy.
This-
and headaches and joy.
You know, I take every question. I take every question as a lesson. So we have to find a lesson in this. In
Yeah.
this, right? I'm going to tell you the lesson. The video for this particular is 45 seconds long. If I play just the first 15 seconds, he's on point. He's right. Dudes fall in love faster. They do everything for love. They get PW'd. We all whoop. We do everything. Taking you out, kissing your ass.
Yeah.
And girls are like, is this the dude that's going to provide for me, or is this a dude that's going to go out with his boys in Colorado and Mexico?
And I'm like,
Right.
I'm gonna straight up tell you, when a girl talks to another girl about a guy that they're talking to, the first question that they guys, what does he do for a living?
Right.
Well, we don't say, oh, he's a hobo.
Right.
like,
Right.
You know, they ask
but
you.
he continued
From now on,
on.
that's what you tell
He
everybody
just
when they ask me.
so
I'm a
dudes have
hobo.
this problem.
He's a hobo.
I'm a
If he would have shut up 15 seconds in, people would love this video, but he kept going 30
Yes.
more seconds and buried himself because he sounded intelligent and then boom, it just went away. Because he was like, and then it reverses and we're in business together.
Yeah.
It ain't no business together.
No.
If it was business together, she would pay me a lot more often.
Aw. Thank you, Christy.
Payments late. Payments late.
I'm doing
Um,
life. I'm doing
I love
life
her.
with her. It's bigger than business, man.
Right.
Business
You're right.
come
You're
and
so
go.
right. Look, this weekend, after we got done with the Edison Festival, Finn has a ski week. I've never heard of it before in my life, but it's a new thing they do in some private schools where they take a week off so the kids can all go skiing. And since, yeah, true story. Yeah,
Guys trip to
Canterbury's
Colorado.
out. Canterbury's out. Bright Beginnings is out. St. Andrews is probably out. St. Michael's is out.
Wow.
Yeah, so they all go skiing. We don't go skiing. We go to Disney. We're Floridians. And I just decided going on this trip because I just wanted it to be fun. And whatever we had to do to have a great time, and it was great. And I just went with the flow.
Yeah.
Like I was like, well, how much is that?
Right.
Don't you got 4 of those at the house already?
Right.
Why you need another one? Dan, you know what you need? You all need to get some popcorn from the store and just bring it to the park with you. You expensive bastards. No, I'm not. That's not who I am.
Right.
Like I'm more like, yeah, get the nasty popcorn that you're not going to eat. We're going to throw away in 15 minutes. But go
Right.
ahead and get it because you need it. All right. Yeah, of course you can get a droid. Yeah, we'll build the droid. Yes, you can get a backpack. Yes, you can get a chip. Sure, I'm going to have to put it on a credit card and make payments over 35 years. But damn, we can do it.
Right.
And that's just the way I did it, man, because I just wanted them both to have fun. It wasn't about me having fun, but I had a blast. But I wanted Sarah and Finn to have the most fun they could have on that trip together. It was one day. We had one day, 4 park tickets. We had a bigger plan than we could pull off, but what we pulled off was top notch. I wouldn't complain or trade it for anything.
Yeah.
So,
It's a memory.
man, you're right. You're in it for life. And that was me. I was just like, I'm in, I'm cool. Now, I made money while I was gone. It was just crazy. I was doing some work. There's 6 hours of driving. If I'm not driving, I'm working.
Right.
And I decided that on this trip. I said, I'll do these trips from now on because we got Universal annual passes. I'll do these trips if I don't have to drive. That way I can work while I'm going. I mean,
Yeah.
I got prepped for my wedding Saturday, all kinds of stuff. Like, I'm ready to go.
good.
Like, it was good. It was a good week. I'm happy. Life's good. And I'm rested after the Edison Festival. I wouldn't have been rested till today if I didn't take a chance to just go walk 352,000 miles at Disney.
No.
Bob, I love you, bro. You speak great family knowledge.
Yes.
And I love talking to you each and every week. I can't wait to get you back in studio. Tell that boss of yours to
Next
quit
week.
making. All right. Yeah, you said that last week, and then you didn't come by.
Listen.
And you sent a text message. It was like, I kind of like you. And I was like, what?
He completely
Kinda.
he completely no-showed us last week, didn't he?
I don't remember.
No.
No. We had him last week.
No.
Last year he played with-
Right. He was in studio last week.
Yeah, he played with
Yeah,
your
yeah.
banana last
The
week.
week
Yeah.
before we zoomed him.
Right.
Yeah.
Every other week, every
Every
other
other week is what he's got for us.
Sometimes I kind of work in the mornings. I know it's hard to believe.
Yeah, no,
But I
that's
do.
right. That's crazy. All right,
Hey,
bro.
love you guys. Have
Love
a
you too,
great
bro.
week. Talk to
Yeah,
y'all
we're going,
later.
man.
Love
Take it
you,
easy.
Bob.
Take care of yourself, Bob.
He's so
Great
fun.
He is fun, man. It's great to have Bob around. Always is.
Mm-hmm.
Like whenever you got Bob around, you know it's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
I got to do this real quick. I've learned something new about our system when scheduling music. I try to schedule like the week, and instead of scheduling the week, it doesn't schedule the day, but it schedules the next 6 days.
What?
So I have to go back and schedule the current day.
Ah.
That's okay. We're good, though. It's almost done. There we go. It's loaded now. It's waiting on me. I like that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, I'll give you the other side of the news, and we'll give Betty's. You ready? You want to do TikTok time?
Yeah, I've got a
Do
bunch.
you? Do you?
Yeah, I've been every time I find something, we have a chat now, and I just throw it in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know this. Oh, you got to
Very
tell me
good.
that you're ready. Are you ready every day to do this? Every day?
Every day is a lot. I see what she goes through. Every day is a lot. We
Yeah,
can
if
do,
I'm
we can
at-
do a couple times.
Yeah, we
right.
got a few ones. We got
All right,
a
all right, a couple times a week. I need to look at your manager over there.
My manager.
Right, you're like, I'm sorry, not
Betty-
available.
Somebody's got to, because Betty's just yes, no matter what. You got an extra 90 hours this week to do some stuff? Oh, sure.
Yeah. Sorry, I asked you to do that post.
Dang it. But wasn't it good, though?
It was good.
I
That
know.
was good.
That's
yeah.
not what I meant, though. You know that, right?
I
When I
know.
called you,
I know.
I was just like, "Can you just post a YouTube video
Yeah.
of the parade, please?"
I got you.
I've never I bet you there's 7 versions of that saved on my MacBook
Probably.
because I didn't understand where it was rendering, and I was like, "Save already, bitch!" Boom, boom, boom. There's probably 900 gigs of that version on my
You're
MacBook.
gonna crash your
Warning,
computer.
hard drive full.
Right.
Warning, hard drive
I got to
full.
take them all down, but it's cool. I got it up on the internet now. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back with the Betty's TikTok time and the other side of the news. All coming up next on PMR.
Broadcasting live inside the W.B. Williamson Brothers studios.
Go insane, go insane.
Your favorite radio station, Big Mama Radio. You're listening to the Joshua Tree Stream
You guys always play the hits.
on Florida's favorite radio station, Big Mama Radio.
Hey, Southwest Florida, are you tired of daydreaming about that perfect backyard oasis? Well, wake up and smell the sunscreen, because Custom Pools by Design is here to turn your pool dreams into a splastastic reality. From picturesque Punta Gorda to breathtaking Bonita Springs, we've got the sunshine state covered like SPF on a summer day. Our in-ground custom pools are like the MVPs of backyard beauty. And don't forget to ask about the exclusive marble decking. And guess what? We've got spas that are hotter than a jalapeno in the Florida sun. Soothing bubbles, anyone? Here at Custom Pools by Design, we're not just building pools, we're crafting outdoor masterpieces. We'll work with you to create a backyard wonderland that even your neighbors will want an invite to. What sets us apart? The exclusive use of PebbleTech pool interiors. Custom Pools by Design, family owned and operated for 20 plus years. And don't forget to check us out online at custompoolsbydesign.com. Swing by our showroom at 1007 Southeast 12th Court in Cape Coral. Call Custom Pools by Design at 239-573-4439 and dive into the details. Custom Pools by Design, where your backyard dreams take the ultimate plunge. Let's make a splash, Southwest Florida. Looking to take your hockey skills to the next level? Welcome to Razor Edge Hockey Academy's 2024 High Tempo Skills Training. Running from September through May, this program is designed for serious players who want to elevate their game. Each day at Razor Edge Hockey Academy is packed with comprehensive training. On the ice, you'll master the essentials: shooting, edge work, body contact, stick handling, and body positioning. It's all about refining your skills to gain that competitive edge. But we don't stop there. Off the ice, train with the elite coaches of D1 Training of Fort Myers. You'll enhance your strength, speed, and agility. Everything you need to dominate on the ice. Plus, for our student athletes, Florida Sports Virtual Academy is here to empower you to reach your full potential. At FSVA, we dedicate ourselves to providing a safe, supportive community with exceptional academic excellence. Get their details at fsvaacademy.com. Are you ready to push your limits and redefine your game? For all the details and to secure your spot, visit FloridaWarriorsHockey.com. Spots are limited, so don't miss out. Razor Edge Hockey Academy. Cutting edge training, champion results.
Need reliable delivery? First Class Delivery Service is here for you. With a trusted professional team, we provide on-time, ethical delivery with the same driver every time. Call us at 239-785-7606. Fully insured and always going the extra mile. We handle the driving so you can focus on what matters. For delivery, you can count on call 239-785-7606. Let First Class Delivery simplify your life by picking up the things you don't have time for. First Class Delivery Service, your trusted partner on the road.
Are you ready to turn your construction dreams into reality? Introducing Titan Contracting, your ultimate construction partner in sunny Florida. From their humble beginnings as a family-owned business in North Fort Myers, Titan Contracting has soared to become your master team of skilled contractors. They specialize in roofing, plumbing, electrical work, and remodeling. A one-stop solution for all your construction needs. At Titan Contracting, they're not just builders, they're creators of comfort, architects of aspiration, and engineers of excellence. Imagine a roofing project that stands strong against Florida's unpredictable weather. Picture flawless plumbing that flows seamlessly. Envision electrical work that illuminates your space with brilliance. And don't forget about their expert remodeling services that transform your vision into reality. Ready for the next step? Call today, 239-791-8225. Or check them out online at yourtitanteam.com. Whether it's a commercial project or your dream home, Titan Contracting is your trusted partner, committed to delivering excellence from start to finish. Titan Contracting, building dreams, one project.